If you really want to change your life, you must first understand one thing. Nothing on the outside has power over you. Not people, not the economy, not your past. The only thing that has power over you is the way you respond. Most people believe they lose control because life becomes difficult. That's not true. They lose control because they never learned how their mind works. You don't get what you want in life. You get what you are. And what you are is revealed first through emotion. Before money changes, before health changes, before relationships change, your emotional habits must change. Emotion is simply energy in motion. It is not your enemy, but it becomes dangerous when it runs without direction. Most people live in reaction. Something happens. They feel, they speak, they act. There is no pause. There is no choice. So life keeps repeating itself. Self-control begins with awareness. Between what happens and what you do about it, there is a space. In that space, you decide your identity. Most people skip that space. They say, that's just how I am. That's not who you are. That's who you were trained to be. You were conditioned at home, at school, by society, and conditioning creates a paradigm. A paradigm is a mental program that controls behavior automatically. That's why you react before you think. So self-control is not willpower. It's paradigm power. You don't fight emotion. You change the image behind it. Your self-image is the thermostat of your life. If your image is small, pressure feels heavy. If your image is strong, pressure feels normal. You never rise to your goals. You fall to your self-image. That's why people quit. Not because the road is hard, but because the identity walking it is weak. When emotion rises, most people ask, how do I feel? But high performers ask, what is the correct action? Feeling is weather. Action is climate. Weather changes. Climate creates results. If you let feelings decide, your life becomes unstable. If you let standards decide, your life becomes powerful. Self-control means you move by principle, not by mood. Mood says stop. Principle says continue. Mood says avoid. Principle says grow. Mood says quit. Principle says finish. Every successful person learned this. They do not wait to feel ready. They act themselves into readiness. And here is something important. Your emotions are feedback, not commands. Fear means you're stretching. Anger means something matters. Pressure means something is expanding. But feedback is meant to be interpreted, not obeyed. Two people feel fear. One escapes. One prepares. Same emotion, different paradigm. You must see yourself as a calm, disciplined, powerful individual before life treats you that way. You rehearse it in your mind. You see yourself responding, not reacting. You see yourself staying centered when others panic. Your brain moves your body toward whatever image you hold consistently. So self-control is mental training, not forcing, not suppressing, training. When irritation comes, pause. When stress comes, slow down. When doubt comes, return to your standard. Ask yourself, what would the person I'm becoming do now? Because life does not change first. People change first, and life follows. When you control emotion, you control direction. When you control direction, you control results. And when you control results, your world begins to reorganize around you. So don't try to fix the world. Master the one thing inside it. You actually command yourself.